Before the video starts, I just want to thank everyone for the recent support and helping me reach 200 subs so far. And of course, this is just the beginning, so more bangers are on the way for sure. Y'all enjoy the video. Yo, what's good YouTube? So in today's video, I'm going to give you guys two non-DLC defense builds that will hopefully help most of you guys who are looking for some effective builds of this role. Just to let you guys know, this will probably be my last non-DLC role type video of the series, being the defense one, since I dropped builds for pretty much all the other role types. I'll leave the links in the description if y'all want to check those out. But without further ado, let's get to this video. Alright, so here goes the first build. First off, the weapon will be the giant scythe, aka Hedon's famous scythe. As you guys can see, it has a max attack power and range and a fairly high speed rate as well. The ninja tool will of course have to be the blast bomb. Without a doubt, these are very OP. You don't want to miss out on these, man, I'm telling you. To unlock these, in case you guys don't have it, just run a lot of games with any defense type and you should get them in no time. Now on to the skills. For the top, you want to put one man army. The bottom will be ready and resolute. And lastly, the accessory skill will be unbending will. Now the ninjutsu will be spiky human boulder, 8 trigrams palm rotation, clay clone, and lastly Grxnd mausoleum, if that's how you pronounce it. I do not know how to pronounce that. So if you're trying to go for an offensive defensive build, honestly this should be the most ideal build for you. The scythe is a really good choice for defense types in general because of its high attributes. It's like pretty much one of the best offensive weapons for a defense type, I guess you could put it that way. The blast bombs pack a huge punch as explosives, and honestly my favorite ninja tool as of right now. I'm pretty sure most of you guys probably use that for your defense types anyways. So now the reasons for the chosen skills is, firstly, one man army boosts your close range attack power for the first strike of a combo, and I mean it's pretty useful damage wise if you happen to fight close combat at any time. Then ready and resolute is of course a defensive skill, and it reduces ninjutsu damage taken, which is great since your opponents are going to obviously use jutsu on you 90% of the time. I'm pretty sure everybody knows ninjutsu is just the default thing everyone's going to use automatically. And then unbending will reduces cooldown time for your jutsu when your health drops below a certain amount, and it could help you a lot if you are close to dying, and it could come clutch. As for the ninjutsu, spiky human boulder is a really great offensive move because you are pretty much unstoppable when you use it, and you can attack multiple enemies with it within its time span. It has a pretty short time span, but you can get at least I think 4-5 good hits maximum. But mind you, it is a little hard to control, so yeah. The second jutsu, 8 trigrams rotation, is a great defensive move because you can pretty much deflect anything from ninja tools to ninjutsu, and it doesn't trigger right away. It only triggers if anything or anyone makes contact with you, which is pretty convenient. So you don't necessarily have to time it or have an exact perfect timing to use it as such. The clay clone has an explosive impact, as we know. And then last but not least, the Grxnd mausoleum is a pretty powerful ultimate because it can trap multiple targets within your range and immobilize them, which would most likely guarantee you at least one knockout. So that'll wrap up this first build. So moving on to our second defense build, the weapon will be the long sword. Honestly, it's not that different from the scythe at all, except it has one less speed attribute. It's pretty much ideal if you are going for a balance of speed and hit rate. The ninja tool will have to be the blast bomb once again. So for the skills of this build, we got power and spades, armed and dangerous, and unbending will. Again, for the ninjutsu, you want to put water style shark bomb, Sand Shield, Paper Clone, and finally Sage Mode for the secret technique. Alright, so the purpose of this build is going to be mainly for guarding and pretty much a fully defensive build. So the only times you want to make use of this build is in like flag battles, base battles, and I guess sometimes barrier battles, because it might not be as effective in that mode as it would be in others, just because it's kind of hard to guard the little pillar things. You guys know what I'm talking about, the two things that when you're on the defensive side of the barrier battle, because you have to be on top and all that, and it's easy for them to knock you off. But definitely don't use it in combat battles. So as for the skills, Power in Spades boosts your jutsu damage, which is a big plus when playing both offensive and defensive. Armed and Dangerous shortens your ninja tool cooldown, so you can pretty much spam them blast bombs a lot more often when you need to. Pretty toxic. Then last but not least, Unbending Will. So we all know what this does. Like I said, it reduces ninja tool cooldown when your health drops to a certain amount. If you're close to dying, this skill might just help you get in that extra jutsu to finish off your opponent, especially when you guys both have low health or something. On to ninjutsu. First, Water Shark Bomb is really one of the only non-DLC ranged offensive moves for a defensive type, which is why you should equip it. Then Sand Shield is a great impenetrable move to pretty much block off anybody or any jutsu that is coming your way. It's perfect for base battles and flag battles because you can just stand wherever you have to guard the thing, and even though it lasts for a few seconds, it's still effective. At least it can buy you some time. If any opponent is in your space and you use it, it will reset their ninjutsu and ninja tool count. And the only downside is that you are slow AF, literally.
Help me! Help me!
Then the Paper Clone seals the ninjutsu of any target that gets hit by it. Now the secret technique, Sage Mode, is a really clutch transformation because it boosts your attack power, defense power, your speed, and it grants you maximum health. However, it does seal your ninjutsu, but to be honest, you won't even need your jutsu because you can literally defeat them with a few hits through close combat itself and some blast bombs. But yeah, that'll pretty much bring us to the conclusion of the second build and the entire video as well. Hope you guys enjoyed and learned something from this video, whether it be the builds itself or parts of the builds. Hopefully it contains some sort of helpful information for all of you. Like I said earlier, this will probably be the last of the individual role type build videos because we basically covered all of them as of now. And oh, don't get me wrong, I might still drop builds with a specific use or purpose, like fire builds, water builds, combo builds, base builds, you name it. Just leave a comment down below of future video suggestions you want to see down below, and I'll try my best to make it happen. Once again, thank you all for helping me get to beyond 200 subscribers and helping me grow this channel in general. I truly appreciate the support and everyone just stopping by the channel and watching my videos. Please do me a favor and hit the like button, and if you're new and rock with me, hit that subscribe button and turn on post notifications as we are currently on the road to the big 300. More bangers are on the way. Love you guys, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.